Hi, it's Debbie Donovan from Londonderry, New Hampshire, here with Be Happy Cards and Crafts. I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving last week. I know I did with Megan. We enjoy having our traditional pajama day. We built a puzzle. We had lots of great food. Today I'm going to do an unusual craft with you, something I do with my craft friends, which is why I'm standing today instead of sitting, so I feel a little different. But I have my snowflake earrings and my snowflake shirt on so that I can bring you a snow project. That's a snowman wreath I'm making. And you won't see the finished product today because we're not finishing them until Sunday. The girls are coming over and we'll finish on then. I sent them home with homework to do, and I'm going to show you part of what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to turn the camera down so that you can see, and hopefully the camera doesn't tip. And I'm not going to know who's on until I get back, because I don't have my computer hooked up to it, and you'll see everything backwards because I'm not that high tech yet. I have a good stand, that's about it, and my phone, a smartphone, but I don't know how to make it go non-backwards. So let me hopefully get you a gentle turn down. And this is all new for me, for not doing cards or paper crafts with you. So I'm starting here with a plastic bowl from the Dollar Tree. It's a big bowl. And I have Modge Podge and a foam brush and some glitter we're going to add after. Trying to get the cover off here. It's been well used. And the cover is sticky. And just pull this right off. Put it inside the cover part. Now I'm getting myself all sticky. I hope you could hear that. I said I'm getting myself all sticky. I'm still trying to get the cover of the Modge Podge off. And I'll just put that in the trash. I should have got a wet paper towel, but I have a paper towel. Okay, so you're going to take your foam brush. You're going to go in, you're going to just paint the inside of your bowl. You can see that it's white. It dries clear, so you want to leave the bottom empty. I got a little bit on it, but it'll be okay because it'll just be a snowdrift. So you want to cover the whole bowl. With the Modge Podge, or decoupage, some people call it. You could also use glue, because that's basically what Modge Podge is a glue. Anything that'll dry clear. you want to use, and a foam brush. And you don't need a lot. You can see I'm just trying to get it all covered. So if Lori, Denise, and Sarah are watching, you get a sneak peek of what you're going to be doing on Sunday. Those are my gnomies, I call them, because we make gnomes together. And if I remember, I'll show you our gnomes we just made for Christmas, our Santa Claus and Mrs. Santa. I'm talking down, so I hope you can hear me. Okay, so that is all done. I'm going to put my cover on. I hope it's all done. Looks like there's a little right here. Could be just where I started. And now I have a mixture of glitter. You don't need a mixture. I just made a mixture of different, put some silver and some blue and some white. And I'm just going to sprinkle it all over it. And this is the messy part of the job. Doesn't take as much. It's just you want it to stick to it. So now you can just roll it around. That's why I have the table covered with newspaper. Parts on the top there must have dried, or I missed. Then you can put the rest in your container, tap it off. I'll go back and get those spots once it's dry. I can see where it needs a little bit more. But there's your snow globe. And what you're going to do is on the front it'll have 3 little buttons. And this is going to stick out of the wreath as a snow globe for his belly. So I'll show you that at the end. Hopefully it'll be dry enough to do that. Let me move that over here. Clean up my glitter mess. I was cutting curtains earlier, or valances, for my living room that I bought the fabric 2 years ago. And I just hadn't had time to make them, and I was determined I was making them this year, so I got them cut this morning. Okay, so I'm all done with the newspaper. Let me just put the brush off to the side and just take it. And then I had to order these at the from the the Dollar Tree because our local Dollar Tree didn't have any. I seen them at one, and I bought a couple, but I couldn't get them anymore, so that was like early October, and so I just went online and ordered them. The problem is I had to order 2 boxes to get enough of the white. They don't send you, they give you 2 rows of green, 2 rows of blue, and 1 row of white. But you'll need to use, what are we using? We're using 3 whites and 5 blue for the total project. And what you do with it is you can lay it out in 3 layers just to save time. And then I'm not at my 1, so I'll just put it at the 8. You're going to cut 8-inch sections of it. So I'm cutting at 16 because I can see right through it. And then again at 24. My cat is snoring. It's on the other side of the table in the chair. He makes me laugh when he does that. So I already have a pile of these cut. I just wanted to show you that that's how you cut them. I'm going to bring the camera down now so that I can sit down. And show you what's next. You're going to need a lot of, well, 1 pipe cleaner per section for each piece you use. So I used the silver pipe cleaners, and I cut them in half. But the pipe cleaners really don't show. So it doesn't matter. You can use white or blue or a combination. And then what you're going to do is you're going to just take a section and then you're going to just scrunch it up. I hope I'm in focus here. And then just hold it in the center and take your pipe cleaner in half. Hold it over it. And I like to just fold my tool in half together and then make 2 twists really tight. I broke a couple nails doing it, but fingernails. So my fingernails are extra short now. So it makes like a little poof. This is called the ruffle technique. So I'll make a few more. This newspaper. This is not a neat project to make. It is a messy project, but it's a fun project. And he's going to be adorable. I know he is. It's hard to tell which side is up. I don't think it really matters but if you look closely, there is a little bit, one side has a little bit more poofiness of the white snowflake, snow design on it. And again, you just fold your pipe cleaner in the center. I bring the two pieces of tulle together and I do a twist once, twice, and then that's the woof. And this one has a little fold in the tulle, so I just unfold that. You cannot iron this. Don't try to iron this tulle. It'll just melt right onto your iron. I know from experience of using other products, like not this particular one, but I used to make dance costumes, and I've been through many trials with different fabrics. These are all blue. I'm trying to, hopefully the next one is a white one, because I want to show you my snowman frame, which I also got at the Dollar Tree, and I'm not sure if they still have those. They had them the last time I was there. Well, maybe not the last time, I didn't notice. But the time before that, before Thanksgiving, I know they had them. But it's getting so close to Christmas time now. Everybody's in the Christmas spirit because it's December, which is why I thought I'd do this fun project today. Show you something different. I was going to show you packaging, but I'll show you that next week. My cat's making me laugh. I don't know if you guys can hear him or not, but he's over there snoring up a storm. He's my big boy. Find another white. We have these tables set up. There's 4 of them. And 3 of them have nice soft chairs. I have to get another chair for the other one. But the 3 cats, well, 2 of the cats like to sleep in the chairs. One likes to sleep on the cat tree. I think they'd all use it, but mainly one of them uses it. And sometimes I'll forget to check and I might sit on a kitty. And they don't like that. I don't think I'd like getting sat on when I'm sleeping either. I did that to Murphy the other day. He's the one that's in here right now. I have a chair next to me that is for them. Usually it's Mia, my female cat. It's usually the one that likes to sit with me when I'm crafting the most. And we tell her pretty girls sit in chairs. My mentor taught me that because she has cats. And they learned it. So they, most of the time, will stay off the craft table. But when I have a class, unless it's like my three friends that come over on gnome making days, I put them upstairs in the bedroom during the class, because I don't know who has allergies and who doesn't like cats or whatever. I mean, they're the most friendliest cats. They're more afraid of people than anything. So I have quite a few little puffs. I think I need one more blue one to complete the pattern. The pattern, I have his face done, but the pattern for his face is one blue, one white, and you repeat it around. The pattern for his belly area is two blue, one white, then one white, two blue, all the way around, so that you're repeating the pattern. I'm going to bring in the frame. I was going to do this when I had it up high, the camera up high, but you're not going to get a good look to see what it looks like up close. But this is how the puffs looks when they're puffs look on it. But how you put them on is you just go through. This is the back of the frame. And you'll see I finished his face, and then I'm just pushing them. I'm going to be trimming them down because I don't like how long the pipe cleaners are. Okay, so I have two blue, and I need to put a white one on. So the next one goes, you just do the same thing. You're going to do two twists, tight as you can. And then I just push them off. And you can even do it over here. There's more room with your 1, 2, and then slide it down after. I hope I'm in camera. Let me just do a check on that. So 1 twist, 2 twist. And I did this yesterday during the day. Took me most of the day to get as far as I was, but I was also cutting them. I meant 2 blues. I don't want to be talking and get my pattern off. I need a white. So my fingers were sore last night from doing all the twisting, and I'm like, I really think the regular pipe cleaners, not the metallic ones, would be a lot easier to do because they're not, you know, they're not metallic, they're softer. I'll just finish up. So each of the bottom sections, if you do your half of your bottom section, it has a total of 18. So the bottom itself is 36 around. And the top was 13, so 16, because you have 3 cuts. You end up with 3 poofs left from your cuts from the bottom section, because it makes 39 poofs. And so I added those to the face, and the face was 13, and so then it's 16, so 32 for the entire face. And then I should have brought them over, but the hands are going to be his little arms and hands. You see the wire here are going to be a floral stem, which is all sparkly because I'm a sparkle girl. And it's actually a longer hand because you can't hardly see it. I'm bringing him around so you can see his hand here. You don't really see his hand. It's not sticking out very much, so I'll let it stick out a little bit more. And then he'll have a scarf on, which mine will be in buffalo check because my whole house is decorated in buffalo check. And the pipe cleaner keeps sticking to my top. And then he has a little hat, which you can see better in the back. And the brim, I'm going to make a little 1-inch strip, maybe a 1/2 inch, because 1 inch might be a little too big for the hat. But I'm going to give him a brim. He has a brim on it, on the hat, but I'm going to give a brim that I can actually cover in the felt, and then the rest of the hat will be covered in felt, and it'll be decorated with some floral picks. And actually, the brim is going to have to come up high because you're not going to see his brim. So it'll just, you'll see it through the, I'm thinking while I'm making it. And so I'm going to use a white core board to put behind his little, for his little face, which before I have the other frames here, but I'll be tracing that the size of the outer loop, the outer frame, and we'll be hot gluing that down. And I bought some little faces that I took the noses off. So we're going to paint the little noses and then just paint eyes on the, draw some eyes on the, and some little mouth, little little black circles, probably for the, I have some black paint markers for the mouth. And then his little belly, so wet, a little bit wet, but that fits right through here once it's all dry. and you hot glue it. Let me flip it away from the camera. And I'll bring it through so you can kind of... I just lost some more glitter onto my table. So it hot glues down on the frame and onto the tulle. You can hot glue it onto the tulle. And on the back of that, I will be putting foam board to make it white. And in the inside, I'm going to put some shreds, some little blue shreds, and little black buttons. So he'll be really cute. And you'll get to see him on next Wednesday. So let me get my bowl, which is not bad. I just want to clean the glitter up a little bit. I don't mind having glitter all over everything, but I want to show you my thumb. So I'm going to turn the camera up. I might have to stand up. So let me turn the camera up. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Caleb. Hi, Kevin. Okay, so I can actually show you the size of the frame now. So show you the whole frame is right here. It's missing the rest of it right here. I have to finish, but the head part, the face part is finished. And then the nose that we made, here is Mrs. Claus. She has the little glasses my daughter made for us. And she's got goodies for Santa to fatten him up. And you can see the buffalo check. We all had different patterns. And then here, he's ringing his bell, is Santa Claus. I can't fit him and his bag in, so I'll have to hold it way back here. My cats have already got into the bag and stole one of the pieces. But it's Santa gnome, and you just pick up his little mustache from his beard. Nothing special there. But we put the fur all the way around, and it's in the back to show his jacket and his hat. We put a little bell on him. And Santa Claus himself is actually a gnome. St. Nicholas is a person, but Santa Claus is a gnome. He's a gnome like the elves. The elves are gnomes. I got stuck on my rug. But, so we'll be making Valentine's gnomes next, and then start over with St. Patrick's Day again, because we like this pattern that we're doing now, and we make a girl and a boy for each one, and we skipped Thanksgiving this year, so we'll get Thanksgiving done. Maybe we'll do it over the summer. Got a little too busy with craft shows this year, and we decided that we're going to open an Etsy store instead of doing craft fairs, because it's just so crazy in the fall trying to get the craft fairs done, and this way we'll be able to do our products, sell our products all year round, and we're excited to announce we're opening a second. Our cards are opening in a second location in Stratford at Isinglass store. They'll probably be open this Saturday. That you'll be able to buy them if you live in the Stratford area, which is where Sarah lives. So we have double the cards to make now. But that's exciting for us. And with the Etsy store, we'll be really busy making cards and doing our scrapbooking and all the things we love to do. So I hope everybody has a really good week and you enjoyed my craft today, which was different from paper crafting. And next week I'll show you the finished product because, like I said, I'll be finishing it on Sunday. And then next week's product, I'm going to be showing you how to make bags and tags. So I'll see you then. Thank you. Bye.